My name is Andrenika Whisenton, and I am a program director here at CLEAResult. Equity, defining equity. Equality and equity, these are often used interchangeably, but they mean two total different things. Equality is ensuring each person has the same resource or opportunities. However, as portrayed in this image, each person having a path forward does not mean that the path is the same. Equity recognizes individual circumstances and adapts resources to ensure an equal result. It is a just and fair inclusion into a society in which all can participate, prosper, and reach their full potential. So, how do we tap into our communities and ensure the programs we design are equitable and provide the highest value to our neighbors? When designing equitable programs, we first need to define equity for specific programs. And this, of course, will vary. It could be providing access to language, specific materials, or translating services. Equity focuses on the equality of the outcome by taking individual needs into account. The need is specific and not prescriptive. We then need to examine program participants and regional data points so we can understand the baseline. As a company, we utilize in-depth, high-quality analytical tools to conduct this examination. We also engage the actual community members while attending neighborhood events. These in-person interactions are proven and valuable opportunities to learn firsthand of their concern and needs. We realize that their feedback is essential to the development of equitable programs. We then analyze our results to determine both our outreach strategy and potential partnership opportunities. It is important that we take into consideration all research and not just statistics. We then cultivate relationships and partnerships. Building trust is key, and it doesn't happen overnight. The importance of trust and accountability and community engagement goes a long way. Residents can always discern who genuinely cares and who is just there because they have to be. Finally, we assess and adjust our program design accordingly. And this is a continuous delivery model so that we are able to respond to changing circumstances. Looking further into examining and analyzing, we determine a community baseline, which is very important. The hindrance of participation can be studied and discovered more comprehensively through the data and feedback, ultimately providing several things to consider. These factors we consider include language barriers, access to resources, such as internet connectivity, or the lack of transportation. Health is a factor, age is a factor, family income levels, and education levels. Family dynamics and cultural norms, an often prevalent lack of trust of organizations that's outside of a tight-knit community. Better understanding these potential roadblocks set us on the right path to meeting the consumer where they are on their energy efficiency journey. Working collaboratively with organizations that are affiliated within targeted communities has shown to be successful. But how do you build trust? How do you learn from the community itself? How can we assist there? By simply perusing municipal or CBO websites, you can find many community resources, such as a calendar of upcoming events to attend and current news and announcements that's been affecting the residents. This is actionable intelligence to aid in your outreach efforts. Creating a relationship of trust, that requires an investment of time. One such way is through volunteering. If you believe in the mission of that CBO, that shouldn't be too hard to do. You can also attend community events or donate needed resources. In my experience, I have come to learn that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. When you get out in the community, you realize that there are many boots on the ground, so you can tap into it if you're willing to foster the right partnerships. Opportunity exists within a lot of different avenues, specifically municipalities. One particular municipality contacted us because their residents was severely affected by a storm. Because of our previous relationship with the local food pantry, we were able to gain a new partner with a local community-based organization to distribute flashlights and chargers to the customers that did not have power. We also engaged with schools by partnering to provide intern opportunities within our organization to teens. We also partner with community-based organizations, and one particular one is a youth workforce development center. They trained several of their participants in energy efficiency. And that is really our goal. We strive to partner with CBOs to get into the community. They know the community better than we do, and we are only there to support their voices. We do not assume we have all the answers and attempt to fix what we may perceive to be problems. Listening sounds like an easy thing to do, but it's not. You have to take the time and really be committed to that skill. You also need to ask the right questions. The quote seen here resonated with me because the gentleman was emotional as he stated it, and I felt a connection. This is when you know you're on the right path to making a difference. A true CBO partnership helps with the actual program design. One particular village that we partnered with had a community initiative to increase safety and energy efficiency in aging homes within their town. We collaborated with a community organization and the village leadership to determine which measures and/or solutions will be best to introduce to their residents. This was well received. And this is also where data can assist. Shown here, you will see the homes in this town I previously referenced. Majority of them, the structure was built pre-1939. Seeing that the homes are older help us determine energy efficient solutions. So finally, if we do this well, we will be able to perform against the baseline and the equity targets we identified at the beginning of the process. Final wrap up, make sure we are listening. Be adaptive, think outside the box, embrace the passion, and last but certainly not least, try to have some fun. Thank you so much. That's my quick presentation. And now we're happy to answer any questions should you have any.